What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23, and today I am coming back to you guys with my Destiny level 1 through 20 new player guide. And you can see here I've got my hunter. We're level 11 where we last left off. We're still in the process of getting through the moon, so that's where we're going to jump right into today and finish up where we left off on the moon. Now, we've only got one story mission left on the moon, and that is the Chamber of Night. There's also the Summoning Pits level 12 strike. Probably going to wait to do that till a little bit later. I'm only level 11 right now, so that may be a little bit difficult. Plus, at this early level, a lot of the times you don't get matched with the best teammates in those strikes, and it can get really frustrating. So today we're just going to finish up the Chamber of Night. So level 8 story, scour the Hive Fortress for a chamber where the speaker believes a dark ritual is silencing the Traveler. And you see XP bonus of 2,000. So we're going to go ahead and jump in here. Level 12 is the hard mode. But for the purpose of this guide, we're just kind of doing things on normal. This is just sort of a guide to show everybody, if you're a newer player, just how to get through these stages and some general strategies. So we're going to sit here, a little bit of a loading screen here, and if you guys are wondering where I got this ship, I actually got this from a Vanguard Rock strike. It was a drop on one of my other characters, and I'm not a huge fan of the opening ship you get in Destiny, so I just transferred it over through the vault and went ahead and let my hunter have a kind of a cool ship to use while he's going through the campaign. Now after this mission we will head off to Venus, but just want to get the moon finished up real quick. And don't know if I'll do the summoning pits right away. What I'll probably do is, after I've gotten through all the campaign missions with this character, I'll go through and do a guide on how to do each strike, just in terms of general strategy.
This ritual could be happening in any one of their thousands of chambers. If we can find cracks deep enough, I can map the entire Hive Fortress.
Alright, so the first thing we got to do is scan these cracks around the Hellmouth to figure out what's going on, where we need to go. So you're just going to come down. The first one's right here.
Okay, good scan, but not enough to locate the ritual yet.
And I'm just looking around to see if there's any treasure chests or anything nearby that I can grab real quick. Doesn't look like it. Just still looking for some decent gear. I need to get a shotgun for this guy. I don't have a shotgun yet, because if you guys have been playing PvE, you'll notice that shotguns have, since the last weapon patch, got buffed through the ceiling, so they're really good, especially if you can get one in the campaign to run through. It makes dealing with a lot of the more difficult enemies a lot easier if you can just blast them with a shotgun. Alright, so we're going to come over to this area. There's a little base over here, and you can see some fallen hanging out over there, some fallen up here. None of these guys should really pose too much of a problem, but I like to take this guy out here just because he's got a wire rifle, and those can get really take you out pretty quick. So just come over to this other crack over here and scan. You got to watch. Sometimes a minion of Crota spawn will come up in here. You get the blade of Crota, and if you're not paying attention, they'll come over here and whack you while you're trying to scan this. Take care of these guys.
I got it. We have to go deeper into the Temple of Crota.
Alright, so we gotta head back to the Temple of Crota. I'm just gonna clear these guys out here real quick. Alright. Sorry, it's been a while since I was playing this guide, so I gotta get used to what I have on this character again. Alright, we got some, grab these helium coils. Always try to grab that stuff if you see it when you're out running around. You know, you can trade in Vanguard marks and stuff for that when you get to the end game, but it's nice to grab it while you're going around, and you can get a little bit of a stockpile going, so that when you have to upgrade some of your weapons later, you've already got that there. Alright, so we're going to head back to the Temple of Crota, so we got to go around the back way here. Alright, and here we are. Grab some more helium. go. Alright. Oh, and we got a treasure chest here. Some more helium. And one thing I did forget to do, which I always stress to you guys, and of course I forgot to do it myself, was to go check for bounties today. I didn't grab any bounties, so I have to do that after this, before we head to Venus.
Someone's trying to establish contact. Could be the speaker. Let's get out in the open.
So here we are back at the Temple of Crota. And all we have to do here is approach the gate. Now when you get up here, a cutscene is going to kind of trigger by itself. A lot of the times I think that the game disconnects when this happens, but it's actually just a cutscene you have to sit through here.
You're interesting. Not entirely interesting, but you have promise.
Who is that?
I don't know. I'm losing the signal.
Guardian, I know what you're about to do. It's brave. But there are enemies out here you would not believe.
Out where?
Go down and face the hive. And if you live, come find me.
Signal dropped. I got some broken coordinates. Venus, Northern Hemisphere. Ishtar region. Great. What do we do now?
We go down.
Alright, so now we're back. We're going to enter the temple here, and there are a bunch of guys right here. Take out the ogre first. He's got a really powerful energy beam that he can take you out with really quickly. So you just want to bring him down. And some guys will spawn from up here too if you sit up here long enough, but you can actually just run through this part real quick and kill a lot of these guys really fast if you want to. As you can see, they spawn up there. Take these guys out here. I'm not going to worry about those guys up top. They're not going to chase you or anything. They'll try to come down a little bit, but if you go down to the next part of the map, they're not going to really bother you, so we're going to go ahead and jump down here. Now, the fourth gold chest on the moon is actually in this room, so I'm going to show you that here after we clear out some of these thrall. Come down here. I think there is a wizard that's going to come out here. Just take out these acolytes. Hopefully with better aim than mine. Yeah, there she is. Okay. Wizards, you always want to prioritize these guys because they can be a real pain in the butt. And they usually will hide if they can. As you can see, she just went right behind that pillar. Alright, so the wizard's down. Alright, now once you get this area cleared out here, grab this heavy ammo real quick. If you come over to this little building here and just kind of look down, you see there's the gold chest there. That's the fourth gold chest, so you can just drop right down on this. If you were the warlock, you can float down, and you see we got a brawler's cloak. This chest, if you've been picking them up in order, is going to be a rare class item. It looks kind of cool. So it'll either be a Titan Mark or a Hunter Cloak or a Warlock Bond. So normally that's going to be a class item there. And now to get out of here, you just need to basically jump your way up to these platforms. Try not to die. You can jump up to that one. I think you can also just go straight up right here. Or maybe not. Okay, there we go. And okay, my jumping problems continue. Alright, I'm gonna just jump up to that one. So that's how you get out of there. It's a little bit easier with a Titan or the Warlock, so you have a little bit better easier jump options there. But that's where you grab that 4th gold chest. So we're going to continue moving on. Just got a couple of Thrall that'll come running up the steps here. Nothing serious. Cursed Thrall here. Now when you get to this room, there's a Hive Seeder here. If you want to climb up to the top using that rock, you can actually climb up the rocks all the way up. There is a ghost up on top of that Hive Seeder. Yeah, you get a couple of knights that come out of here, so you gotta kind of watch. And then one Cursed Thrall. Those guys are going to spawn in the room right over here, and they'll come walking out as soon as you get into this area, so just keep that in mind. You're going to have a couple of knights coming after you. And normally, like I said, if you have a shotgun, you can take those guys out really quick when they try to get up close. But right now, I just have a sniper and a fusion rifle, so not as easy. Alright, so now we're down in the World's Grave, and we're into a darkness zone here, so if you die, you will have to restart all over again. You're going to get a couple guys that run out up onto the platform there. This ship is going to shoot at you. It will also spawn a wizard, so make sure you DPS her down right away. Now you hear that sound there. This door in the back is going to open. There are 3 melee knights that are going to come out of there. So you want to focus on these guys. They will come after you. They will chase you all over the map. They are pretty strong with their swords, so just be careful when those guys come out there. Clear out the rest of the room here. There's a couple of acolytes in here. You'll get a couple groups of Thrall also. Knight and a couple of acolytes up on top. You'll get another wave of Thrall that come down the steps here. Deal with these guys. Word on Golden Gun, if you were running a Hunter class, it can seem like a little bit of an underwhelming super this early on, because it just does not do a whole lot of damage. Once you get your Gunslinger skill tree unlocked a little bit more, Golden Gun becomes a lot more impressive when you get some certain abilities unlocked for it. So just hang in there. It doesn't seem like a great super, but it's okay. You know, I know that's part of the problems with the Hunter and PvE. It just doesn't feel like a very strong class when you play it compared to the other 2 classes. Now when you jump in here, there's going to be 3 of these Siphon Witches. These are all wizards. You want to kind of take them out relatively quickly. Now nothing else will spawn while you're trying to kill them, so you don't have to worry about it. But still, they can do a lot of damage, so you just want to take them down. Use a fusion rifle, sniper rifle, whatever. Now, as soon as they're dead, this door over here is going to open, and a bunch of guys are going to come running out. This is not good because we're kind of low on ammunition here. So you got some Thralls. Try to hit the Cursed Thrall here and take out some of the other Thralls. That's one of the good ways to do that. This next wave, you're going to get a bunch of Boomer Knights. These guys all have long-range weapons, and they can be a problem if you don't kill them fast enough. So, you see here, one guy slipped out here. Where did he go? There he is. You will get some acolytes that spawn from a room over here on the left side, right? This, you see this room right here, there will be some acolytes that spawn. After you kill that initial wave, you are going to get a wave of enemies. This door is going to open up again, and they are going to come running down the steps. Now again here, if you can try to take out the Cursed Thrall, and it will let you take out the other enemies that are around them. But it's very easy here, especially in the early levels, to get swarmed at this point. So you have to be careful because you're going to get those enemies coming off to your left side. You got a bunch of knights that are going to come down here. And there's going to be a wizard as well. And then plus you got these guys on the left side that are kind of annoying that are... Now, as soon as you kill everything in this room, you're going to hear a giant roar, and then you're going to have to take on Telthor, who is a giant ogre. He's going to come out of this door right here. I think that's everybody. Yep, here he comes. If you have your heavy, get it ready here. If you have a super, you can try to shoot it off here. There's going to be a couple guys in his room. Now, this guy can take you down real quick. You can see there, and he's enraged. So when he enrages, he's going to come after you and try to melee you. Take your shotgun, fusion rifle, sniper rifle, whatever you can, and take him down really quick. So that is that is it right there. So now we're going to go check out the shard over here, see what this is.
Friends said there are enemies on Venus worse than this? Great.
Alright, so there we have it. The mission is done, and we actually leveled up. We hit level 12. So let's see, we got a new ability unlocked here. We've got Way of the Drifter. This is great because this is going to give us some extra attributes. And I was talking earlier about Golden Gun. You do have some different perks on here that make it better. Keyhole is very good. Over penetrates, can damage multiple targets. That's one you're going to want to check out. And then let's see, where is it? Combustion. This makes enemies explode. So if you have that and Keyhole equipped, you can actually take out really big packs of enemies once you get Golden Gun leveled up a little bit better. Alright, see if we get anything good. Okay, we got a regular hand cannon and a regular chest piece. Doubt those will be worth using, but we'll find out here in a minute. Alright, so Venus Ishtar Sync destination revealed. So now after you finish the moon, you've unlocked Venus. The wilds of Venus devour the unprepared. Gather your strength to answer the stranger's call. Recommended level is 10 to 12. So we're going to head there next. The next episode. First I'm going to kind of check out and see what I got here. So that's my normal 109. Got a hand cannon and pulse rifle. We're going to go ahead and dismantle those. And we got another rocket launcher. We'll dismantle that as well. I guess I can, oh sweet, I can use these boots I had stored up there. And 63, ooh 60, it's actually a little bit better. Although I think for now I'm going to stick with this because it has the 31 discipline, which is, that's, you know, when you're doing the campaign early on, it's nice to have those little extra perks there. Because that discipline actually lets your grenade recharge a little bit faster. Alright, so I did have a couple bounties here. Super infusion rifle. Alright. But alright guys, that is the episode here for the finishing up the moon. Hope you guys have found this helpful. If you're coming through the campaign, just looking for some guides and things, I hope this has been useful for you, helping you get through the campaign a little bit easier. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now, and we'll be back with the next episode, which we are going to go to Venus and start that new planet. So I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again next time.